What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dave and this is Hudson Moto Visuals, and we're here in the garage, and today's a good day. Christmas came a little early for me this year. I got a few stuff for the bike. Really not for the bike, it's more for me, and I want to show you what I got. And I apologize for not posting too much these past few weeks, just for the fact that, you know, if you don't know, I work in a hospital, and the past 2 to 3 weeks, yes, it has been busy, but I've been on call. So what does that mean? I basically do my regular shift, and then if there's emergency cases overnight or at nighttime, I'll be the one taking the call with the doctor, with the fellow, aka a doctor in training to be IR, and the nurse. So I kind of have a routine for myself when I'm on call. I try not to do too much, just for the fact that, you know, when I get home, the call usually starts at 8 o'clock. I get home around 8:30 at night, and I want to eat, shower, and just go to bed right away. To tell you the truth, when I'm on call, I think I get the best sleep ever, because it forces me to go to sleep right away, and it forces me to just relax. And if I get called in the middle of the night, I get called in. What are you gonna do? You take it as it comes, and you know what? A little extra money didn't hurt. So about 2 weeks ago, I did 2 weeks of call, so I made a little extra money. So like I said, I bought a few items for myself, and they're gonna benefit me in the winter months. Not necessarily for the bike, but the items are for me. So let's check it out. So we got all our stuff here, and as you can see right off the bat, you see Gerbing. All the heated stuff. Not all the heated stuff, more like just the jacket. And I have gloves that are battery powered, and they aren't Gerbing, but they're called I forgot what they're called, but they're by a company called Milwaukee, and they sell heated gloves for motorcycles, and they have the same hookup as the Gerbing. So maybe I'm gonna try it out, because I didn't want to buy another heated gloves because I have one. So those are battery powered, but they do have a hookup for an external, and we'll see how those work. But first, let me show you what I got in the box. So we actually got the hookup for the battery harness. I got 2 of them actually, because one's for the Honda. And then I got these Fleece Pants by Axial. My friend Bo put me on these, and he says they work awesome. And he doesn't even run heated gear. He said this blocks the wind, keeps you warm. He only has battery powered heated gloves. So I'm gonna try these out. They're just the pants. I also got the controller for the jacket. It's not the Bluetooth one, but we'll figure it out. And here we go. And this is the Gerbing heated jacket liner. So we'll take this out of the box. Get rid of the box. Give them a show here. So first, what I want to do is let's hook this little guys, let's hook one of these battery harnesses up to the bike. So I was reading the directions a little bit, and it says that I need at least a 15 fuse in the little red box there. It comes with it just for gloves and for the jacket. So let's go get my key. We'll take the seat off, and we're gonna hook this battery harness up. Alright guys, so it's a couple days later. That unboxing I did real quick of the gear I had, and I wanted to test it out. So today we're gonna go out, we're gonna test it out. We're actually waiting for my buddy Jose. So right now I got everything hooked up. I got the battery harness to the battery, obviously, and then my heat controller here. So this is hooked up to the jacket and the gloves. Right now I'm warming up. The settings are a little high just to warm it up a little bit more. So as of right now, it feels nice. The heat's coming on real nice in the collar and the chest, the back, the arms. And these heated gloves I have here are the Milwaukee Gauntlet gloves. They are battery powered, but they have a 12-volt hookup where you could hook it up to your jacket, and it runs off the battery that's hooked up to the bike. So these gloves I've had for a year now, and these have worked pretty good in the winter time, but as you know, with batteries, they don't last too long. So hopefully through the whole ride they stay on. We'll probably go up to 9W, and then after that we'll decide. But easy install, obviously, putting the battery harness onto the bike and hooking up the controller. So we'll wait for Jose. We'll get on the road, and I'll let you know how he feels. So we're gonna probably do some highways, some back roads, and some around town stuff. We'll see. Keeps me warm. Hopefully it does. I'm pretty sure it does. A lot of people are running this, have this Gerbing heated jacket liner with all the controls and stuff. I didn't go for the Gerbing heated gloves just for the fact that I had these, and I know they had the hookup right here for the 12-volt, and why spend an extra $180 when I have these already? So I'll let you know. I'll see you on the road. Alright guys, we're on the road now. Like I showed you before, I have all the winter gear that I bought from Cycle Gear, and I'm testing it out. So like I said, I have the battery harness for the heated gear. I put the 15 amp fuse in it because I only have the jacket and the gloves, and I have the controller that's between my legs. I got to figure out what I need to do, how to hide this and tuck it away. It's kind of just in the middle of my crotch here. I have the Gerbing jacket liner, and I have these Milwaukee Gauntlet leather gloves, and I showed you that these Milwaukee's leather gloves are waterproof, and they run off a battery, and also they have a connection for the 12-volt. And one other thing, I have the Axial Pants that are neoprene and windproof under my jeans. And we're gonna hit this highway. Right now we're cruising at 60, and the hands are always good. With these Milwaukee gloves, they're nice with the battery. I keep them at a medium level the whole day, but they only last about 4 to 5 hours, depending on if I put up the setting. And usually I start off
at high, let them run for about 30 minutes, and when they get really hot, I just put them down to medium and keep them there. But they work great with the controller. Right now they're at the medium setting, at a 5 setting on the Gerbing controller, and they feel like they're medium right now. So using just the buttons that come on here, I was afraid that these Gauntlet gloves from Milwaukee wouldn't work with the heated controller, but they work fine. You know, I raised it all the way to high, and they're really pumping out more heat than actually on a battery, because you know, it's a 7-volt battery only, and these are connected for 12. The jacket liner, the Gerbing jacket liner, is under my Anarchy Street Steel jacket here. Oh, it's working great. You know, I feel the heat coming off my rib cage, my chest, on my back, my arms a little, and it's in the medium setting, and they feel good. Doesn't feel too hot right now. I have it on the medium setting at level setting 5. Cruising at 75, and it feels great. Then the Axial Pants that my friend Bo recommended really cut the wind. I don't feel any wind on my legs. I do have tube socks on. I do have wool socks on with the tube socks, and I only got the pants, so they only go to the ankles, and in my thighs and in my shins, I don't really feel the wind. I do feel, let me rephrase it, I do feel the wind hitting them, but I don't feel the cold getting through the jean pants. So, that feels good. You know, I wanted something, you know, last year I tried the battery stuff, and the battery stuff is nice. The battery stuff is like, it's built for, like, say for instance, I don't want to put all these wiring on my bike, and I was just going up to 9W like we're doing today to the market. You know, it's a quick ride, nothing too bad, it's something that the batteries can handle. But you know, I got this stuff for the longer rides that we do during the winter months. You know, Sunday we're out all day, and you know, the battery stuff doesn't really last. After lunchtime, it's basically dead. And then I've tried to bring a battery pack and charge them while we're, you know, eating lunch, and yeah, they'll last. But after an hour, they're dead again. So, you know, I decided to go with all this stuff, and you know, I'm kind of glad that mixing and matching, you know, these Milwaukee gloves with the heated liner stuff, with the Gerbing stuff works. Because I just didn't want to spend, I mean, these Gauntlet gloves with the battery, I got these from the warming store, and they're about $180. So are the gloves from Gerbing, and I just didn't want to spend another $180. You know, I am spending on a battery harness and the battery controller and the jacket liner. Just alone, that alone is almost $300. I didn't want to spend another $180 would I have gloves that work. You know, right now I have no complaints. I feel warm on the bike. You know, this will really be tested when we go out for those longer days or longer highway rides. Actually, today is actually one of the first days I get to go out and just ride a little bit and really test this heated gear out. Right now I'm at 5 and I have no complaints. I mean, I was going up to 70 miles an hour on the highway. Well, you know, good old New Jersey. Even in the fucking winter time, these guys drive like assholes. At least now, everything is wired up. It's a 12-volt system. You know, I have no complaints right now. I know. Where the fuck was he going? I know. So now we're on 9W. You know, it does tend to get a little cooler over here, just for the fact that we're going up north, and I feel like we're going up a little bit of a mountain but then the water is right to our right, and you know, it does get a little cooler. So we're really going to test this out. Come on. My upper body feels perfectly fine. I have no complaints with the gloves and the jacket, the liner jacket. You know, the Axial Pants, they're doing its job. It's cutting the wind. I don't feel as cold as if I was just wearing jeans. You know, I tend to get a little cold in the thigh area and the shin area, obviously. But I would think maybe if I get lowers on the bike, or I get that canvas lower that Harley sells, you know, maybe it'll be a little different. You get a nice pocket of air and not get any wind on the legs. I'll work a lot better. But I feel like these almost like they're long johns, neoprene cotton long johns. They're doing its job. I just pulled into my garage, and like I said, I did a ride today with all the heated gear I bought off of Cycle Gear, and I do have to admit I don't know why I didn't invest in heated gear from the beginning that's battery powered off the bike. I had consistent power throughout the whole day. I had no issues. Maybe just one issue. Kind of don't know where to put the controller. I might have to stuff it into the jacket here, zip it up. For the most part, I had it hanging out on my lap here, and it was kind of flapping everywhere. So next time I'll just stuff it into the jacket, zip up the jacket, and call it a day. But I actually it was actually comfortable through the whole ride, and I really didn't get cold throughout the day. Only thing is these Axial Pants that are under my jeans. You know, they did a great job blocking the wind. The neoprene lining and the fleece lining, it felt good. But after a while, if it's cold, it's cold. So it's really not heating up anything. So when it gets cold, it still gets cold. So I think I might want to still invest in the pants, and maybe even the soles for the shoes. But definitely the pants, just for the fact that, you know, my legs were warm for a while, but when it gets cold, it just gets cold. So you really can't do much about that, especially if you go on longer rides. But there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, please hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit subscribe. Like I said, I took a little break before this past month, but we're back We're doing some videos, testing out this heated gear, which is still on actually when the bike is off. So feels nice. These Milwaukee gloves held their own. It was consistently on high the whole time, never lost power because it's connected to the battery now of the bike. So that's great. I don't know why I didn't invest in this in the first place, but you live, you learn, and I'll see you guys in the next one, alright? Peace.